Yes, yes, yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Front. It's me, Zayn. Got Ernest with me as well today. Match reaction. Manchester United won. West Ham. So dead as well. West Ham won. And yeah, man. Seems like more of the same, really. I guess before we get into everything, guys, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, you know what? Screw it, man. Let's just get straight into it. Ernest, what are you telling me, man? What are you telling me?
Listen, man, I've been ill all week, and I was thinking, right, let's watch the United game. United are playing Thursday night under the lights, Old Trafford, West Ham, 18th place. I'm thinking, yeah, man, this will be it. Cheer me up a bit, get my spirits up, and
Mm.
yeah, as you said, man, more of the same. And I think that sums up perfectly because that performance was what we've been seeing for the past like 6 weeks. I'd say 6 games, just slow, pondering, no one taking accountability off the pitch or on the pitch, just going through the paces. And I think like that was it was like watching the Everton game again. That's what it felt like to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have to agree with you there. Like, it is more of the same. We're seeing the same rubbish. Like you said, no accountability, no one taking any ownership, but whether it be the manager or the players, I think nobody is doing anything with any real intent. I feel like clearly the team is. I don't actually understand what the team are doing because I was there at Everton. And again, zero intent, zero drive from the players, zero hunger. Like I thought we could be watching that Everton game for another half an hour, 45 minutes, and we still wouldn't score the goal. That's literally how it felt. And even yesterday, I was talking to the person next to me in the stadium, and I was like, I don't actually see us scoring a goal here. This is back when it was still 0-0. And then surprisingly, lo and behold, it drops to Dallo randomly in the middle of the box and he taps it in. Fair enough. You know what I mean? We get the goal. We snatch it. Like zero, like there was no conviction in this performance at all. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, right now,
Yeah,
I'm not really
it
sure where we go from here.
yeah, the way we've been playing is sort of bringing back the Van Gaal days, where it's just a lot of
Mm.
nothingness. It's like a big nothing sandwich. We just sort of pass the ball around, keep it, go forwards, turn around, go backwards. The only player I'll give props to for that game is Ahmad. I feel like Ahmad, he was actually trying to do stuff. The only issue is with Ahmad is he has to take on 4 players to get one cross in because of how bad we're playing recently. And it's just not reliable. Like he's not able to do that on a consistent basis because it's not a consistent thing to do. And I just think like it's just this is probably like the most toothless we've been in a long time, I think, where it's just feels like the goals aren't coming from anything.
No, I gotta agree with you, man. Unfortunately, like you know what? It's just I feel there's not enough from the players. Um, don't get me wrong. This isn't to say that the manager, doesn't deserve to be criticized here over the last couple of weeks, but it starts on the pitch, man. I need them players to at least. If I can see that they're all putting in effort, just putting in that effort. Like I see them every second ball, they're busting their gut to get there. They're trying to get there. They're trying to at every single moment, every single second, the clock is ticking. These guys are pedal to the metal, going for the ball. Then I will never criticize the players because then it just goes down to quality. And in some areas we have quality, and in some areas we don't have the quality. And that's just the way it is. I don't mind that. But when I feel that there's lackluster performances where they're walking around, where I'm watching them trying to organize the press as if they're a Sunday league team, I'm watching like Bruno's pointing, Xerxes, go there kind of thing. And then and Mbeumo was there like running to his player. And Xerxes then by the time the ball's got to the player that Xerxes should already be at pressing him, he's already got the ball by the time Xerxes decided he's gonna start running towards him. And I'm
Mm.
like, where's this incompetence I'm looking at right now on the pitch? Like it's just shit football, what we're seeing at the moment. It's just terrible football.
Yeah, it's
But
shit, man.
at the same
Garbage.
time, though, probably an unpopular take because most people are pissed off, and I'm not gonna lie, I hear it. Do you know what I mean? I fully hear it. I'm not gonna sit here, come with the toxic positivity that I usually come with, and be like, nah. it's a process and they give it time and the this and the this and the that. The thing is, don't get me wrong, I still think those things. However, like again, like I said, this is gonna be an unpopular take, but like I think this is pretty much what we expected. And I think people are so pissed off and rattled right now is because we've seen a glimpse of what the players can actually do and some of the quality that we have, especially in the attacking third, what these players can do. And I think that's built up that standard and expectation again. Because at the beginning of the season, we had these conversations. Some of the other boys had these conversations. What did we say, Ernst? We said probably we'd be lucky to finish top half. Some people are saying eighth. I said top six, and people were like, "Yo, this guy is moving mad." These people are like, "Yo, this guy is moving crazy." Top six after finishing 15th. Are you all right? Like that's the reactions I was getting. People are commenting on the videos like this. This Zayn guy don't know ball. What's he talking about? You know what I mean? And you know what? The season's not over. Maybe they're right. I don't know. But
You was higher
we're
than
now
you.
top four. You know what I'm saying?
But that 2 points off top four thing, I think, is disguising the truth of what we are. Because we've been 2 points off top four, like 3-4 match days in a row, and we never capitalize. It's all good talking about hypothetically, oh, we're 2 points off. We could be fourth, but we don't ever win the game to actually get there. So, this expected league position stuff that we're doing recently, bro, it doesn't mean anything if we just keep losing and drawing. So
listen, I hear that. Sorry to interrupt you here. Just one question. We were saying we're never capitalizing here when we're 2 points off top four. And I agree with you. Last two times we've had to capitalize on that, we haven't capitalized. If it keeps going the same way it's going right now, and we get to the end of the season and we're 2 points off top four, you're gonna be mad.
Yeah, but you think if we keep playing like this, we're gonna be 2 points off top four by the end of the whole season?
I'm thinking about it. We won 3 games in a row. We drew 2 games. We lost
We
the
haven't
game.
won.
We
We've won
drew a
once in
game.
5 games.
Okay,
We drew
but that's
2,
just
lost
taking it
1,
off the last
and draw
5.
again. That's half the
So
season.
what I'm saying, no.
That's
No.
half the season.
I'm saying we've just come back. Think about it. We won 3. We drew 2. We lost 1. So we won 3, drew 2. That was one section. Then since then we've lost and drawn. Okay,
You can section it however you want, bro.
no, but listen. No, my point is, it's going in the way that we would have expected at the beginning of the season. Is my point. So I'm saying nothing new is happening right now.
There's a big
That's
caveat
that's
there.
that's gone.
And the caveat is that these were expectations with this guy in charge. The expectations that he set for us last year when we came 15th, and we thought, wow, like this is a big job. This is a big job for this guy. He needs to like show us that he can take us in the right direction. And I said at the start of the season, I predicted 8th. But I said if we finish 8th and the football's good and there's a clear path saying like, cool, if we get a few better players in, the quality improves, that this guy could take us somewhere, I'll be fully behind him. I'll be there, Amarim, you know what I mean? Ruben, that'll be me, bruv. That'll be me, Ruben, Amarim, all that. That'll be me. The issue is at the moment, what I'm seeing on the football pitch is there's no ideas. The idea is to just pass it around, go sideways. Oh, what is that? Xerxes free up there. Boom! Launch the ball up to him. Let him bring it down. We're playing with Xerxes like he's a big man. Right? He's not that kind of striker. We all know he's not that kind of striker. And we saw that in this game. Like, if we go back to the game for a second, this actual game, the amount of times you just pinned the ball, launched it to this guy, bro, and it's not his game. He likes to play to feet. He's a small man in a big man's body. He called himself a 9.5, bro. I should have told you everything you need to know about this guy. That's not his game. Like, the crosses and the long ball, it just doesn't work like that. And I just can't look past the fact that every time we have the first half of this game, we were comfortable. West Ham had nothing for us. We just had the ball. We was just passing it around the midfield. Old Trafford was just, come on, attack, all of that. Bro, we just create nothing. This system doesn't lead to chances on a regular basis unless there's a big diag or a moment of magic, which fair enough. You expect players of this quality to produce moments of magic. I get that. But when that moments of magic are gone and you're playing like this is what happens. Nothing. We're all passengers out there. We're just watching them do training drills.
I'm not gonna lie, man. So I hear what you're saying, and I don't completely disagree with you either. By the way, like I don't completely disagree. Usually you and I disagree quite a bit. With that point there, you just said there. I don't actually disagree that much, but I think for me, it's firstly, I think we've seen the impact of having Benjamin Sesko in the starting lineup over these, ever since he's been injured and he's not been starting for us. Every time we kick the ball up, we don't win anything. We end up losing the ball, and we can't play at the back. We already know we can't play at the back because our team just they can't, sync those passes together to progress us up the pitch. So I've seen that's made a real impact recently, in my opinion. Not having Benjamin Sisko just there to win those duels, man. Because even players like Mbuemo have looked, he's still dead over these last 4 or 5 games. He's looked rubbish. Like he's not really done
Yeah.
anything. And I feel like he's not being able to play off that big striker who's winning the headers and putting him through every single time. Also, man, we have had a few injuries. I mean, look at that back three that was started yesterday. We had Mazraoui. Mazraoui, who's the other one?
That's
Heaven.
Mazraoui's best position in this team. In this team
No,
right now,
okay,
that's
but no,
Mazraoui's
no.
best
In this
position.
team, bro, I was happy to see my right centre back. I'm actually not mad at that.
I
But
think
then
he was
you've
all
got
right.
Aiden as your main centre back in the middle, Aiden Heaven. He's a youngster,
But the
man. He
problem,
ain't got enough experience. He's decent, but he's not. He's not that guy in it, like yet.
yes, yes, I agree. But the
And Luke Shaw,
problems yesterday were not defensive. The problems yesterday were not
bro,
defensive. All
you
the
could
problems
argue
came
the one
going the
chance
other
they
way.
had was the corner, bro. Like one chance they had was that corner, and that guy was chilling on his own in the middle of the box. Like Manjari clears it off the line, and there's no everyone's ball watching. Everyone's just chilling. It's like, yo, where's this ball going? Look, nobody's picking up the players. Why is he there, bro? It wasn't even like a rush shot. He placed that into the bottom
Yeah,
corner.
he had
Like,
time. He had time. He could have set up a
he had
table,
time,
had some
bro. Do
dinner.
you know what I'm saying? He was chilling, bro. That happened right in front of me, bro. I was right behind the goal, man. I watched that. I looked at Shaq. I was like, damn. I was like, bro. Like Shaq was like, bro. He had bare time there. I was like, bro. That's a lie. It's like I was thinking, am I just thinking this? But bro, like, so that was, I mean, defensively we could have been better yesterday. Don't get me wrong. Going forward, we've discussed that. You know what I'm saying? That slow, no intent, no drive, no anything. Like you said, Ahmad was probably the only clear standout player who actually was trying to progress the ball up properly. So I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
It's just again, bro. It's just the same stuff. Like every week, I feel like we talk about the same thing. It's slow. The players aren't
Mm,
playing fast enough. They're not trying things. This and but at some point, listen, if you're Amram, you have to think like this isn't working. I need to just do something. Like this is where managers earn their money. Just those little adjustments to win games.
mm.
Like if stuff isn't ideal, you have to make it ideal for yourself. You know what I mean? You got to you got to change the little
Yeah,
things.
I hear that. I hear that.
You
It's like
can't just
anything
be
though.
this
It's like any
stubborn. It's
workplace.
this is stubbornness, man. It kills me every week. Like, just please, just do something different. Like, just if it's just for this week, that's fine. If it wins us this game, great. But like, if you've got all the ideal situation, then fantastic. Play your football. If the system works, I'll eat my shoes. It's all right. It's all good. But when things aren't ideal, you've got to change. You've got to adapt a little bit. And I just don't feel like he's doing that. And this game was just another reminder on a long stretch of games where we just played bad. Even the Palace game, which we won,
Mm,
2 set pieces. I think our general play was quite bad that game too. It's just we just don't do anything with the ball, and it's just boring. That's the front line. It's boring, which is not something you want to be saying about a Man United team. But you have to think that our club is built on the principles of bringing the youth up, success, and playing that attractive attacking football. That's what like the 3 pillars of our football club, going back to Matt Busby. And I feel like we're just not doing any of those 3 things at the moment. We have Shea Lacey on the bench, who's apparently one of the most exciting prospects out of our academy in ages, and we're not even giving him minutes. When we lost to when we beat Aston Villa, Sir Alex Ferguson subbed on 19-year-old Danny or 18-year-old Danny Welbeck and Federico Makeda, bro, in a game that we had to win. This is what
I
being
hear
a Man United manager is about, bro. It's about taking risks. And I just and the fact that we're subbing on defenders and Ugarte, who by the way, that guy needs to get lost, man. His time's done. The quicker that guy leaves this club, the better for both parties, I think. He's only here on the problem that we have no other midfielders. And it's just like, bro, you have to take risks. And I feel like recently he's just not been taking any risks. And it's just been pissing me off because it's just crap. Like, we've got nothing to lose. You think the Man United fans are going to get onto Shea Lacey if he comes on and does nothing? Of course not, bruv. He's an academy prospect. They're going to get behind him.
Yeah, facts,
They're
facts.
going to get behind him. You need to
I
take
don't,
risks in this job.
yeah,
You don't need steady eddies at this
you know,
club, man.
man.
We need risk takers and people who are going to win us football matches.
We had this exact conversation with Cowley this morning. Literally, he called me this morning. We're having a conversation about obviously last night discussing that trash performance we both saw. And I said to him, like, you know what? I said to him, you know me, you know where I stand with Mr. Ruben Amram, but his stubbornness is just jarring me, bro. It's getting me so mad. Do you know what I mean? It started off from the Everton game, where anybody who's ever watched a football game could have told you that Luke Shaw and Yoro are the two players currently who are getting the ball the most. Bring on somebody who can add some creativity, because Luke Shaw going forward is trash. That's not what he's here to do. And then Yoro going forward is trash. He's a centre back. I'm not expecting him to start picking
Exactly.
out these incisive passes and swinging the ball around this tiki taka football. Like, I'm not expecting that from somebody like Lenny Yoro. He's a 20-year-old centre back who plays for Manchester United. I'm not expecting that. So mix it up a little bit. These guys had 10
Mm,
minutes since the 13th minute in Everton, and he didn't do anything, and that pissed me off. And he gave them too much respect in the first place, playing Mazraoui right wing back. Like, I don't know what
where's
he was even thinking with that. So that was just such a jarring performance. And to go now to West Ham, especially off the back of beating Crystal Palace, when nobody expected us to win that game, and we go win that game 2-1 and get a great result, you're thinking, all right, cool, man, they're coming with the fire. They're going to feel confident. They're going to be up for it. They're going to be this. They're going to be this. And then we're chasing the game. We're playing that rubbish. And to not see Shea Lacey for me was like, because there was no other player on the bench.
exactly.
There was no
Like,
more attacking sub to bring on in that obviously Menu. But again, that's more like controlling the game, bit of creativity. And don't get me wrong, he scored some big clutch goals for us, but every time he's come off the bench, he's not really done anything. I'll be real. Like, he hasn't really earned it, in my opinion, anyway, from what we've seen of him coming off the bench. But I'll still bring him on any day of the week over Ugarte. Do you know what I mean? Because Ugate's dead. Dead food, man. Absolute dead food. But Shea Lacey, man, bro, like you said, you think the United fans are gonna get on to Shea Lacey if he doesn't do anything? And he's hitting me with the, what Kylie's like, and he's hitting me with the,
yeah.
yeah, but when you're
Oh
bringing in the youth, you know,
no.
then you're bringing in when you bring in the youth, you want to bring them into that environment, maybe not like a toxic
No, you
Old
don't,
Trafford.
bro.
And he's right, it
Baptism
was
of
a
fire.
toxic Old Trafford environment. But you tell that kid, you tell him, listen, there's zero expectation on you right now. You get on there, you go have fun, you go do your best, and you go try and win us this game. And this could be one of the biggest moments of your career. Bro, you put that little Shea Lacey, man, you put that little brother in there, he's gonna run in and he
Mm,
is gonna play his socks off. And he is known as a creative player. He's got that bit about him. You know what I mean? From everything you hear from the U teams and stuff like that. So it's worth the gamble. Like you said, he's playing it too safe. Take that risk, Amram, man. And I want Amram to be the guy in charge, man. I want him to do well. But he needs to be learning these lessons after all these games of all the little mistakes he's making. He needs to start tuning that up, tuning that properly and actually making a difference and making an impact. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's not good enough. And if we go to Wolves, bro, these men, these men have lost 12 games, bro, and they've drawn two and won nothing. If we go to Wolves and we drop points, I'm not gonna lie, the crash out is gonna be real from everybody, myself included. Everybody's gonna be going mad after that game, and
yeah,
I'm
I
and
mean,
I would hear it. There's no defense.
if we drop points to Wolves, that might be like he better be gone by the time the stadium. They don't even let him on the coach. Like, listen, just say, Amram, listen, Ruben, thank you for your time. You take the taxi home. The rest of the boys were going in the coach. Because if we drop points to Wolves, yeah, you lot better not even show up for the match review that day.
Like,
don't even show
well,
up
I'm gonna
that day.
take a sabbatical from the United front, man. You know what I mean? I'm out.
Do a
I'm out.
Jamie Carragher. Don't even show up that day.
I need a little mental health leave or something, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't. I won't be able to cope because there'll be nothing that you say that I can argue back to.
Because
There's nothing. There's no.
that
There's
will
no. There's no defense.
it has to be a win, man. The Wolves game, it has to be a
This is
win. It
like
has to be
Grimsby.
3 points.
This is literally Grimsby
This is
level.
Grimsby again.
Grimsby part two. That's what I'm putting the pressure on Amber. It's Grimsby part two. This is his
Nah.
chance. I'm not gonna lie. There's no do-over for that first one. I can't even say this is a do-over. Yeah, but this is your second chance to do something in this. The odds are
Oh,
in our favor. We better
wow,
win
wow,
this game,
wow.
man. I can't lie.
Again, man. It's
Listen, you
just
know what?
he needs to take risks, man. At the end of the day, like, I feel like he just put Shea Lacey on the bench now because people will get onto him saying, you don't promote youth academy, this and that. So I think he just puts him on there as like a token
Mm,
academy player to be like, what do you mean? Look, I've got Lacey on the bench. He might never ever see the football pitch, but he's there. See, guys, look. See, look what I'm doing. I'm bringing the youth in. It's just lies, man.
No.
Anyway, let's get into some player ratings.
Come on, player ratings. Let's begin. Hannah, Sene Lamons. What are we saying? What are you saying?
I think maybe 7. I don't think he did much wrong. Didn't think he had much to do, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think the goal was sort of everyone was just fighting at the front post, and then there's not much you can do after he gets flicked on, really. So I'd say
Yeah.
7 is fair for him. I don't know what you were thinking.
I was thinking 70 as well. Because usually I take 6 as average, but I'm not gonna lie. There was one thing he did on our side. It was in the second half. Can't remember exactly what happened, but it was that long ball crossed into the box. And this guy leapt up like a salmon, bro. Man, collected it, caught it nicely, dropped. Everybody got gassed in that moment. And he done that several times in the game. He's steady. He's been steady. 7 for me, definitely, man. Let's go. We'll go to the centre
Into the
backs
back
and then let's
three.
go centre backs. Go on, Mazraoui.
Mazraoui. I think this is his position. I'll be honest. This is his best position. When he plays wing back, he looks lost, looks rubbish. In centre back though, RCB, I think he's all right. I'll be honest with you.
Is
I'd probably give him like a 6.5 today. I don't think he did much wrong. I don't think he did much at all, but he didn't do much wrong either. So I'd say maybe 6.5. You just want to see a bit more from these players, man, just in general. So I'd say 6.5.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I would have given him a 7 too. I think he was one of the better players on the pitch. I think defensively he locked them up. He was working his ass off as well, man. I'm not gonna lie, that guy literally, the effort I was talking about at the beginning of the video, I said that pedal to the metal, just playing your heart out. He was doing that, man. He was tracking, he was running, and even their goal, he was the one on that back post who cleared it off the back post. And obviously, there's only so much you can do. Do you know what I mean? But I think he was one of the better players on the pitch, man. I would have given him a 7, so we can go with a 6.5. It's all good.
I think 7's fair too, to be fair. That's a big one. Aiden Heaven, what did you think of his 45-minute cameo today?
Yeah, I think he was all right, to be honest. I don't think he did that much. I think he got yellow carded early.
He absolutely swiped Jared Bowen, took him out, boy.
Yeah. So we actually missed that, man. It was long getting into Old Trafford yesterday. I don't know what was going on. So we got in about 6-7 minutes into the game. So we missed the first few minutes. But when I got in, the lads around me straight away told me, he's like, Heaven's already on a yellow. And he's like, I was like, should he be honest? They're like, no. I was like, are you sure?
Nah, that was a straight let him know you're there early type challenge.
Yeah. All right, cool. So
I think he was mid. I don't know, man. I just 6. I think is fair. It was all right.
Let's give it. Yeah, he was hooked at half time anyway. So I think it was half time anyway. Yeah. So 6 out of 10. We'll give him an average, man. He only played half the game. Luke Shaw.
I don't know what I'm expecting from Luke Shaw, to be honest, these days. But for some reason, I always expect more. I don't know why, because every week he just shows me nothing. But I always expect more. It's just all right. And West Ham didn't have anything for us going forward. We didn't have to defend that much. But I feel like when they did attack, that was the side that was getting shredded the most. I feel like they were getting down our box like that way. I saw Bowen getting a few times put across the box. So I'd say I'd have to give him a 5 just because that was our weakest side of the defense.
But then you think that's because that side for them is their stronger side, the side with Jared Bowen. You know what I mean? To be fair, they're playing Thomas Tuchel right wing, bro. So
yeah, but you'd always argue that's our stronger defensive side. That's the side with the 2 fullbacks on it. The other side's got Ahmad.
Yeah, I hear that. And you're right. Yeah, you know what? I can agree to that. Go on, give him a 5. And then wing backs, man like Diego Dalot. What do you reckon?
Scored today, hitting the ice in the veins. All them goals he scores all the time, ice in the veins.
Yeah,
and his celebration. I think he was all right, to be fair. I mean, it looked a lot worse. He looked a lot better when Dorgu came on because I was like, wow, Dalot was actually doing all right. Because when Dorgu came on, I was like, flipping hell. I was like, whoa.
Started on Dorgu. He's dog shit, man. I didn't want to get started on Dorgu, man.
I was like,
nothing to say about him.
Maybe I was too harsh on Dalot because, whoa.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'd say Dalot, he scored a goal, so I'll give him a 7 just because he scored. But again, we need attacking. We need fullbacks. We need to buy fullbacks who are more known for their attacking than their defending, and it will suit the system way better. So you can defend sort of, but their attacking is their thing, isn't it? Because right now we've got Ahmad who's not a defender, so he can't really defend much at all, and we got Dalot who we all know about Dalot's crossing, man. We've seen it for long enough. We know this guy can't pick out anything.
Just, yeah, I don't want to think about that. That's just gonna ruin my day if I even start thinking about this guy's crosses. So listen, I think just on that point though, I think that's actually the biggest detriment right now to Amarin's system is that I just feel like we don't have just don't have the personnel. Like a left wing back in this formation is so important and solid runners in the midfield. If you're going to go with that two in midfield, you need two absolute beasts in midfield. If we had Joe Linton and Bruno Gomes or something like that in our midfield, this system would work so much better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, forget even going for the Elliot Anderson and we need this and we need this and we need that. Bro, if we have two steady, solid, just workhorses in midfield, the system would already look much better. And then two proper wing backs would make such a difference, man. But that's another conversation. Let's go right wing back. Your boy Ahmad.
Ahmad, my man of the match on our side. Best of a bad bunch. He was trying, man. He was trying. He was getting in behind. All of our best stuff came from him taking on 4 or 5 players, trying to get a ball across, just do something with it. And it's just he's the only player out there who feels like, well, him and Bruno, where it feels like when they have the ball, they're not following a game plan. They're just doing whatever they feel like doing. I feel like everyone else is pretty rigid with what they're doing. They're like, well, Ruben told me to do this run at this time, this way. So I'm just going to keep doing that and not change at all. And I feel like everyone else is doing the same thing, but Bruno and Ahmad are sort of the only ones who take the ball and try and be different and try and think with their own heads. So I'll give Ahmad like a 7.5.
7.5, interesting. I would have given him a 7 personally. I think I can agree with you. He was, definitely one of the better players on the pitch. Yeah, but I don't know. I think a 7.5 is a bit generous in my opinion. Like I
I
don't
think he was
think
our best player, so that's the highest rating I'm given. So
nah, that's fair, it's fair. Yeah, I'm not like I don't think he really put a foot wrong. You know what I mean? Like you said, he was doing what I'd expect of all the players to have, a bit of their own character, show that character, show
yeah,
their own energy, try their own things. You know what I mean? Be creative. You're a professional footballer. Like you said, there is accountability on you, and I feel like Ahmad does own that. Do you know what I mean? He does try to do his thing, which means so. You know what I mean? I think 7.5. It doesn't make a difference anyway. Um, two centre mids. What are you saying? Bruno and Cassie.
I think Bruno going forward today was actually really good. I think he was quite good.
Yeah, he was.
He was
He was.
creating well. He was getting the ball. He's asking for the ball, moving around the pitch. It's just the thing with him in this position, man. It's like he can't fully commit to his attacking stuff because he's worried that if he goes a bit too far forward and he has to sprint back, he's not be able to catch that guy running back on the counter. And I did feel like we got caught out a few times where he was on the edge of the box trying to play like tippy tappy football, and then we would just lose it, and then
Yeah.
there'd be no one there. And man, that's Bruno. He's just we all know this is not his best position. He's making the best out of it, but I don't think this is where you're going to find the best out of him in the future either. So I'll probably give him a 7, but I think defensively, liable a bit today or yesterday.
Okay. What do you think about his last second shot when he could have passed it down to Mount and he just tried to go for this wonder goal?
Yeah, that was crazy. I
Has
can't lie.
Bruno
But
written all
even if
over
he
it.
tried to
Like,
take a
that was-
touch, that would have been mad. It would have been hard to take a touch there and turn around and pass it.
Even to
You watched
smack it
it
on
back.
the left foot, not even looking at the goal, just whacked it. I was like, "What are we doing, bro?" Like, I was like, "Why? I'm like, this guy's selling, bro. Like, why?
Yeah, there was a
Why are you
couple of
throwing the
that. We'll
game back?"
get onto Casemiro's 50-yard power driver he tried to attempt as well. I was like, what the hell are these guys doing?
Yeah, but no, Bruno was. I'm not gonna lie, I think Bruno had a really good game. Other than that final shot at the end, but I'd give him a 7 as well. Yeah, I think he was probably for me. He was a solid contender for man of the match, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
Bruno. What about your boy Cassie? Go on, let's get to Cassie.
Cassie, man.
Casemiro. What are we
I
saying?
actually like Casemiro. I think he's one of the only players who's actually gotten a bit better with than when Ten Hag was in charge. But that's purely because I
Yeah.
think if anyone came in, they wouldn't have had Casemiro playing in that fucking ocean of space in the middle like Ten Hag did. So anyone who came in was going to make him look better.
Yeah.
I think he was all right, man. I think he was all right. I give him like a 6.5 because he was all right. He was passing it
Steady.
sideways,
He was
doing
steady.
his good stuff. He's just steady.
Yeah. To be fair, he was whipping a few nice passes, man. You know he loves that first time
Yeah,
pass, and
you got like
they were coming off a
you
few
got a kind
times.
kind of assist. You got like a half assist. I think it deflected off the guy's foot, but you got like a half assist to Dallo.
Yeah. 6.5, 6.5. We'll give him a 6.5. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Here we go
Front
now. We
three,
go Mbwems,
Buemo.
Mbunda, man like Mbunda.
I think
What's he
he's
saying?
he's catching the infection. He's becoming
Mm.
another mid Man United player, which is sad to see because we all rated this guy. He was our player on fire at the start of the year. I just don't know what's happened to him recently, man. It just feels like he's just not comfortable with the ball where he's like playing. You know what I mean? Like he's not picking up in places where he thinks he can score goals.
You
I
know
don't
what? I
know.
don't even think that's what it is, bro.
Really?
I honestly, I think this guy has even in those crap games even when he hasn't played well, I feel like he's getting in the right positions. But I feel like yesterday, his touch, which is usually his strongest point, I think was dead. I feel like he was searching for like a penalty. He skipped past the Debo. The
Yeah.
second he saw his leg come in, instantly decided he's gonna
Dived.
fall over, and Tatiba just swiped his leg straight back. Like he was doing things. He was going for stupid things. He should just put his foot through it. He's got a nice little finish shot, bang it bottom
Back to
corner, do something. Like I feel like he wasn't playing with intent yesterday,
no,
and his touch was letting him down.
he was bad yesterday, man. I'd probably give him like a
Yeah,
5, being generous.
I think 5 is generous, but I'll give him a 5 as well. I think that is us being a bit generous here because
I'm
I
giving
think
it a
that was his
5
worst
because
performance in the United shirt.
when we get to the next two, generosity is leaving the window. I'm done. Matthias Cunha, bro. Listen, the half turns were nice. The dribbling is nice. When are you gonna score some goals, my brother? When can we get some
Yeah,
assists, some goals, just something, a bit of anything, please, my boy? Like he was
yeah.
bad yesterday, man. I don't think he did anything. I'll probably give him like a 3. I think he was one of the worst players on the pitch.
He was. No, he was. He was. I remember at one point Shaq looked at me. He was just like, "Is Cunha playing?" I was like, "That's a great question." Because if you didn't know he was there, I was like, "Hey, look, he was over there, man. He's on the right, number 10. You see him?" And he just like, "Swear." He's like, "But I didn't even think he was playing." And I was just like, "Because he wasn't doing anything." A few times, the kid, he's got that like long carry. He can carry the ball up sometimes pretty well. He can do his thing. So I think, yeah, at times he was doing all right. He done okay, but. I don't know. I think 3 is a bit tough. I'd give him a 4. Maybe
3,
a
bro.
4, 4.5. I think
We're
3
gonna
is a
have
bit.
to we're gonna have to meet at 3.5 because I'm not going above the 3 ratings. I'm not making it into that 4 category. Because this guy, bro, like listen, put the
All
half
right,
turns in
cool.
the bag, man. Put the Samba style in the bag. Score some goals, brother.
I
Take some
hear it.
shots, man.
I hear it.
I
I hear
missed
you,
it when
man.
we used to just ball hog and shoot from 50 yards. I'd rather him do that than what he did yesterday.
Mm. No, I
Trash.
hear it. Go on. We'll go. We'll go for 3.5 then in that case. And then
Joshua Xerxes.
yours, you were Zexy.
I mean, this is your man, your guy. What do you think of his performance?
You didn't know me, man. That's it. Zexy is my guy, man. I can't lie, but yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, man. He was trash. He was trash yesterday. Um, just because I'm a big Xerxes fan, it doesn't mean that he can't have a bad game. And I think yesterday he had a bad game. I think he needs space around him. I feel like like you said, he loves the ball to feet. He wants to have a bit like a moment or two to look around and think about what he wants to do and all that intricate play, the little tap here, make the run, try to swing the ball across, like all that fancy flary stuff. And that really just wasn't the play for yesterday. Yesterday, we had to get the ball, play with some intent, some fire, drive forward, bang in and get some goals. Do you get what I mean? And
Mm,
he's just not the right man for the job. For me, I think we're really missing Benjamin Sesko, man. I think Mbeumo looks half the player without Sesko next to him, man. Sesko always winning those headers, which plays Mbeumo straight in on that fast open attack. And Ahmad and even Cunha, man, I think they're really missing Cisco, man. So, and I think
mm.
that's becoming so much more obvious whilst we watch Joshua Xerxes. So, I'm not gonna lie, Xerxes, you're my boy. You know what I mean? I rate your style and that, but it's got to be. I think he was the worst player on the pitch. I think it's a 3 out of 10. Like, I think he actually put in the 3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. I feel like we're just not playing to his strengths at all, and it's like I don't get because he wanted to. I'm sure I saw rumors that he was trying to leave or something, but we blocked the move because we haven't got a backup striker. But like
Yeah.
Amrim's football doesn't play to Joshua Xerxes' strengths at all in the slight. He's probably like the most anti-system player in this team
Yeah.
because he can't hold the ball up. He's not a big man. Like he's big, but he doesn't play like one. He wants the ball to
Yeah.
feet. He wants to play with like tiki taka in and around. Like he wants to drop deep. Let these two go forward. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
think three is fair. I think he did nothing. If you, I might bump him up to
Yeah.
3.5 because I think he was at least as good as Cunha. So
You know, I don't know why we're going into these little details. 3.5, both dead anyway. Joe, they're both shit.
yeah, very
So,
shit, man. That's just bad. What do you think of the subs? Should we go through a few of them? Because a few of them played quite well, long time anyway. Yoro played a whole half.
I think Euro was steady when he came on. I felt a lot safer when he came on. You know what I mean? I think and I was actually pretty impressed with Euro, man. I think he never really plays the central centre back. He's always on
Yeah,
the right or the left or whichever one. So I think I think he did well, man. I was happy to see him step up a little bit from his last performance anyway.
yeah. I think the last performance was bad, so it's a good thing he
Yeah,
came in, played all right, had a solid game. When he did anything outstanding, but
yeah.
didn't do anything bad. So I'd probably say like, what do you reckon?
6, average.
6, yeah, 6. Patrick Dorgu.
Steady.
Now, I thought these two were I forgot this guy came on actually. I thought those two were the worst two players on the pitch, but then this fella, bloody hell, like, bro, this
He's
is
just shit, bro.
insane.
He's
It's
actually just
insane.
shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I actually hate to say this, yeah. And I hate to be that guy that just goes in on United players because I always like to, you know what I mean, support the boys, support the manager, support the team. But bro, yesterday I walked out of that stadium and dog was just in my mind, bro. And I remember I walked up, I see Flex outside the stadium, yo. I'm chatting to him. I'm just like, I'm like, man, dog is today, you know. And he just like, I was like, bro, I don't even want to say he's shit. This is what I said to him. He just goes to me, he's like, nah, bro, he's shit. I'm just like, I actually hear it. He was actually so bad, bro. Like,
That's bad.
he's so trash. Like, he's got the physique, you know, he's got the speed, he's
He's
got
got
the
no technical
athleticism and all
ability,
that.
man.
It's zero quality.
Zero quality on the
Zero
ball.
quality.
I don't get why Amram subbed them on, bro. I get like he wanted fresh legs, but Dallo, we've seen Dallo play full 90s for a whole season, 40 games in a row. Like the guy can do a full 90, man. He doesn't need to come off.
Oh,
Especially if Dorgu's going to bring us that when he comes on. Jesus. I'll give him
he
like
was shocking, man.
a 1 out of 10. I give him a 1 just for standing on the pitch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He was awful in my opinion. I just think he brought nothing to that team. He did one cross, I think, that actually landed to, I think, was it Bruno Fernandes in the box? He had it, got a shot on target, but it's
Oh, when he,
yeah,
bro, that summed him up. You know that bit where he got the ball, he took on the defender, went round him. You're thinking, yes, Patrick, just put it across the box, easy goal or a chance created. He tries to cross it, it goes over the crossbar. I was there like, what the
it's just
fuck?
no quality. It's just no quality, bro.
Where's the
There's
quality,
no
man?
quality there. There's no quality there, man. There's honestly no quality there.
I thought his crossing would
So
get better, but it's just not. It's gotten worse, if anything. It just looks bad. He's been bad at crossing his whole time here. So I think he needs to
yeah,
start putting a finger out because his time's going to be limited, man. You don't get that much time at Man United, especially as a player,
facts.
before everyone
Facts.
starts turning on you. Manuel Ugarte.
Gazi, this is like, I don't even know who's worse, bro. Like, do you know what it is? Yeah,
Oh,
yesterday,
wow.
like he just does nothing. It's not even like he didn't make any big mistake. He didn't do anything crazy wrong. He just does nothing though. Like when he's on the pitch, I'm just looking at him like, what's your aim here? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, because he doesn't do anything.
Bro, he
He
tries
just
his
doesn't do
best
anything.
to drop a net zero performance. He does his best to just be anything he does positively, he takes away straight away to make it even. Bro, he comes on and doesn't add anything. All he does is take away stuff. This is what I can't back this guy being subbed on all the time over Kobe Mainu. Kobe Mainu won us the FA Cup, and you're telling me when we're chasing a goal or like we're holding a lead or whatever, trying to kill this team off. Nah. Yon Manuel Ugarte, bro. That guy, yeah. This guy's gonna hold it down for us. Nah, he's on his way out. The quicker he leaves, the better. I think just get reinforcements in midfield. Hopefully, this guy can fund some of it. Just get him gone, man.
Yeah. No,
Mason
sorry, I
Mount.
just remembered something.
No,
Yeah, Mason Mount was. I'm not gonna lie, he did nothing as well. Like I think he was
come
just like
on,
Gazi. I
not
didn't
a
want to give him a rating. He just came on
a
and
bit of
ran
passion.
around.
And then Lissandra was on for like
That's
5
it.
minutes. Created like 2 chances to be fair in his 5 minutes, just booting the ball up the pitch.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. He actually, he was actually, he is that more attacking style though. Because Luke Shaw takes zero risks. The amount of runs I see, actually Xerxes making or Kuna or whatever, and Luke Shaw's watched it happen, and he just good pass across again. Like he don't take no risks, man. Luke Shaw, he's not about that life. He's just like 5 yard passes. That's my game, bro, and that's it. But bro, I think we need to give an honourable mention to Cafu for West Ham.
Hello,
What
I
the
didn't know he
hell
came out of
was going
retirement for the
on?
game, but
Bro, it was it Cafu or Danny Alves or I don't know who that was, yeah. But he looked like Wan-Bissaka slightly at the same time. What was he doing? He came and played the game of his life at Old Trafford. Just
bro, I watched him for a long time here.
so vexed.
I've never seen him defend the back post like that in his life. I've never seen
It's
him
not
that
even just
switched on the back
defending,
post.
going
I couldn't
forward.
believe it.
He was taking these men on. He was sidestepping Dado like he's not there. He's sidestepping the Cunha as if he's Ronaldo. Like, and every pass he was making was actually landing, bro. Like it wasn't even like he's doing it and then he'll mess up the pass. Like he was playing forward, bro, playing with intent. And I was like, this guy, and then someone next to me in the stadium was like, oh, we shouldn't have sold him. I was like, out of all the years he was at United, have you ever seen him play like that? And it's like he's actually improved though. You can tell he's improved as a footballer because
That's
like
true, man.
he was lighting
That's
it up, man.
He was lighting up, man. He played lights out. It's just typical. They come back to play United and he plays lights out. It's fair enough.
That's it.
Anyway, last
So
rating, Ruben Amorim. Would you rate the manager's performance in that game?
I'm not gonna lie. I think let's go. What's it? Let's go first with the lineup. I think lineup. I guess he probably played what he's got. I'm guessing. Um, Personally, I probably would have started Mason Mount, and I probably would have. It's gonna sound harsh, but I probably would have dropped Joshua Zirkzee, man. I would have played Cunha up front. That's probably what I would have gone with. But at the same time, team morale. He got a goal in the last game. I can understand why he started him. So lineup is okay. In-game management, I think substitutions were weird. To be
I think they were
honest, I
bad.
think I would have. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could see what he was trying to do. I just don't think he implemented the right man. I don't think Amram had a good game. I think I'll probably give him, all things considered, subs, game management, everything. I'll probably give him a 3, probably
Okay,
a
fair
3.
enough. I thought he was going to say something mad like a 6 or a 5 or something. I was like, oh.
Nah. That's average today. It's a 6. So I
I
think
think
he was below average. I think he was below
I think
average.
today
Definitely.
this was shook, man. I'd say 2 or 3 because, bro, those subs when you're 1-0 up at West Ham to sub off all your attackers and start bringing on the defensive options for me is crazy. Like they're 18th in the league and they've had nothing for us this game. Let's sub on someone who's gonna
Yeah,
get some fresh legs in the attack and just kill them off. That's what the good teams do, bro. They kill these teams off. They don't let them hang on and 1-0. Why are we defending at home a 1-0 lead against West Ham United? What?
I agree. 100%.
To me, he was scared
100%, man.
today. He was scared
He
today, man.
was.
The
He
subs
was.
were scared. There was just no risk taking from anyone on the pitch or off the pitch. It was him and everyone. And I just think, like, I don't know, man. He's losing me a bit with these. I always thought his in-game management was bad, and he's already lost me, to be fair. So I don't know why I said he's losing me. But but nah, man. I think 3 or 2 is fine. I think the lineup was pretty much. I don't think could have changed much. Maybe we could have tweaked Xerxes, I guess, for Cunha or something like that in the front 3. But the
I
rest
think
of
he
the
should have
team was
also
pretty
put in
set.
Shea Lacey as well. I
Yeah,
think he
he should
should
have.
have. I think he should have given him a
And Mainu.
debut.
And Mainu. And
I
then
mean,
what killed me when the report was like to him, why don't you summon Mainu, who just dodged the question? That's crazy, bro. Mainu's come on and scored some big goals for us, man. Leon last year,
yeah,
FA
for
Cup
him
final,
as well. Under him,
for him,
like that
bro.
Leon
Get
goal
him
was for
on the
him.
pitch. Get him on the pitch. Get the team playing. Kill the game off. I don't know. I think at home you got to
No,
be
listen,
playing
man.
braver than that. It's not like we're playing a great outfit. West Ham United are crap. They're 18th in the league for a reason.
They're
Like
actually dead as well. Like they're not just like low. Like
no,
they're
they're
actually
bad.
dead.
They're bad.
They
They're really bad.
They're dead team, man.
And we had a
Dead team.
competitive game with them. So it just shows where we're at. But yeah, I think ratings are done there. Room 2, 3 out of 10. Fair enough. And yeah, man.
We got the. Oh yeah, you know what? Listen, yeah, you know what? We'll leave it there, man. Tomorrow, guys, got the match preview. I think you'll be joining me for that as well, won't you, tomorrow?
Yep. We'll be
Get the
live.
match preview. We go to Wolves away. We better not drop any points, man. We better not drop any points. But we actually can't. But you know what? We'll get into all that good stuff tomorrow. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. You know, do you agree? Who was our best player? Who was our worst? Amrim, let us know your thoughts, man. So everyone, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That's been me and Ernest, man. Peace.
Peace.